Hey guys, today we're going to talk about multi-lender transactions. We're going to discuss some compliance issues. Then I'm also going to share some best practices with you that I think are not only important for multi-lender loans, but also your private lending in general. Stick around, I'll be back in a few seconds to help you out. The first section we're going to discuss right now is reporting your activities. This is covered under code 10229A, and basically it's instructing multi-lender loan brokers that you have to notify the Bureau of Real Estate within 30 days of your first multi-lender transaction. Now, since as a servicer we have to report all of the multi-lender loans that we service, you're going to want to make sure that not only are you filing, you're filing on time so that our records match your records. Otherwise, you're probably going to get a phone call or a letter making sure you get compliant, and you don't want that. The next section deals with lenders, and this is BNP code 10229E. And that deals with a few things that you need to know regarding how many lenders you can have on a loan, and then what requirements of suitability these lenders have to meet. So first, you can't have more than 10 different lenders funding a loan. You can have Bob Smith, his wife Mary Smith, and maybe their family trust. That can count as one lender. But if you want to make sure that your 10 lenders are 10 lenders and not 13, reach out to us. We'll help you make sure you're compliant. The next important part under this section is the suitability. So lenders cannot have tied up in our area of investments more than 10% of their net worth. Now that's exclusive of their home, their furnishings, and their automobiles. If you think they're suitable, but they do not meet that requirement, you could consider 10% of their adjusted gross income. However, remember, these are minimum suitability standards, and I'll talk a little bit more later about some things that maybe you want to do to make sure that you're being compliant there as well. The next important thing here to note is that the broker must have a statement signed by each lender confirming that they meet the net worth and or income requirements to meet this minimum suitability standard. Now those records have to be updated annually. Again, this is something I'll touch on in a few seconds to make sure that there's some above and beyond that you could probably do to make sure you're in compliance there and avoid some headaches down the road. The next section that's really important is BNP code 10229J. Now this covers the servicing of a multi-lender loan. It states there must be a written loan servicing agreement on file before any payments can be processed. So that means you've got to get that information into your service provider quickly. But more importantly, read the servicing agreement before you sign it and send it in quickly. You want to make sure that you're on the same page with your servicer before the loan gets going. It's a lot harder to change things after you're involved in a contract. Another important point under this section is a servicing agent, a broker, or another exempt entity like a bank or an escrow company must handle the servicing. So that means all communication, all collections of funds needs to go through a single point of contact, and that has to be a licensed or an exempt entity. The lenders on a loan cannot accept funds or have conversations with the borrower except through that single point of contact. The next section of importance is 10229K, and that discusses disclosures. So under that section, a lender must receive what's called a lender purchaser disclosure statement, which is sometimes called an LPDS or an RE 851. So that document has to go out to the lender prior to them funding your deal. If you are doing a note sale, partial or whole note sale, you would need to use an 851B. So lenders, make sure you're getting that. Brokers, make sure you're giving it out. Along with that 851B, make sure you're providing a really complete history of that loan, that you're over-disclosing all of the transactions and any issues that pop up, and maybe even consider getting an updated appraisal on the property. Brokers, get more information on your borrower and on your lender than what is really required. These are all minimum standards. Don't operate your business where you're operating off of minimum standards as your business practice. Really investigate, are they suitable for the transaction that you're doing? Lenders with money in this industry, it's a very, very safe investment. However, it's not ironclad, it's not guaranteed. So the more homework you do to make sure that they're suitable, the less headaches you have down the road if things stall or if they go south. Lenders, work things out amongst yourselves as a team and then speak in a single voice to your service provider. So in these types of situations where we've got multi-lenders all making decisions, not everybody's going to agree. So one of the benefits of having that service provider is they can act on 51% vote from the clients. This does not mean 51% of the people, it means 51% ownership. And even though a service provider should act on that 51%, it's very valuable to hear everybody's voice at that point, because we want to make sure that what we're doing is not just right, that it's the right way. So finally, in summary, be compliant. Make sure that what you're doing meets with all of the requirements and obligations that come along with the different areas of investing in our industry. Make sure that what you're doing is not just right, but it's the right way. Over-disclose. Really do more homework. The minimum standards are not what we operate on. This is an awesome industry. Its integrity and public perception is very important. By doing things the right way, we not only prevent problems, but we reinforce the value of what it is that we do. At Del Toro, we connect the dots for borrowers, lenders, and brokers. We build relationships with and for our clients, and together we all transform homes, businesses, neighborhoods, the community, and overall the economy. So do me a favor, visit our website, check out the rest of this article, check out some of our other blogs, watch some of our videos, and if there's anything we can do to help you with your loan management needs, reach out to me personally, shoot us an email, we're happy to help. Until next time, Drew Lewis, Del Toro Loan Servicing, cheers.